best part. This is the best part, which I love the most. Holy shit! Did we just make a epic combo video just out of nowhere? So today we're doing a Julia guide. A friend of mine wants me to show him how to play Julia at the beginner and intermediate ranks, and so I wanted to show because she has a lot of things that you can do to get the max out of her if you're losing. So basically, you start with 4-4-1. 4-4-1 is your main move to get into opponent, and it's practically a busted move because it often evades jabs and a lot of highs, and obviously it's just -2. You can sidestep afterwards. It's basically homing because the more you delay it, the more it tracks people, so it's really hard to sidestep as well. And then obviously you can do it from range 3.5. So to basically whiff punish people as well. It's a really great move. So how you whiff punish is you do 4-4-1-4. It has an extension which is highly delayable and can and if you make them press, you annoy them with 4-4-1 party crusher and an etc. You make them press, they can get kind of hit launched. Okay, so that's another thing that you can basically look forward to. Then you have party crusher. You can it's basically as you see neutral and hit, but if you do CES you get +8, so it's pretty sick on the it's -6 on block, but if you do a spin, it can basically give you +2, and from +2 if you do empty spin into magic 4, if they press a jab, then your magic 4 is guaranteed even on block, even after block, because you're +2. So our empty spin is also very important. People downgrade how important her empty spin is, and if they're trying to take pressure off the jabs, you can do empty spin into, or from dick jabs you can do empty spin into obviously your high crush move, your low crush move, sorry, your hop kick. You can do that. So there are a lot of mind games that can come from just the empty spin as well. So just keep that in mind. So these are your two moves that start all of that. And now, and then you have for shotgun. People have trouble doing shotgun. For them, my solution is you start with you slide your fingers from down to down forward, and you just hold on the down forward. And as you're holding the down forward, you do one. In down forward is basically your main goal, and this is how it will get. You can see you can get consistent with it. Okay, you got wall running 1, which on hit gives you wall running 2-1. And another good thing about it is if you do the wall running 2-1, you're at prime range to do the war drum setup if just the low connects. And then you have back 4. You have back 3, which is your low. If you're talking about lows, you have back 3, which is a keep up low. Okay, it's not a low that you just throw in the neutral. It's if they're running in, you do a keep out, and you can counter hit people with it. It's a counter hit launcher as well. Then you have down 3, which is a very good low. It's just -1, and this is basically to annoy people. And then you have that, so obviously you have to look out for a low, right? And it's just -1, so you're basically resetting the neutral. You can sidestep anywhere. You can still pressure people with other moves because they might try to jab, and you might try to do this because after this they might be trying to do a jab or some shit to take their turn. You can obviously hit them with the down back 1 to get counter hit launch. You can obviously do this afterwards. So there are a lot of moves. Or my favorite is you do one backdash. You do one backdash and you get away from everything, almost everything that they're going to throw at you, and then you whip punish with this. Also, your main plus low, it comes from stance. It's +2, and obviously magic 4 is guaranteed if they press anything other than a high crush. So you do this, and the great thing about this is that it's also a counter hit launcher. Okay, so this is your basic staple combo for that. Okay, and you have down 4, and you have down 4, you have down 4, 1, which is a mid extension, down 4, 1, down 4, 1, which is a mid extension, and if this hits on counter hit, then this is basically game set match. You can do a launch, and it's the same with 4, 4, 4, 4. So basically, your down 4, 4 is similar as the extension of the magic 4. So you can do different things with when you have mental frames. You have up forward 1, which is your main mid. This is a good move to throw in the neutral as well. Just throw it out sometimes to catch people off guard, and because this little kind of hit launch. It's her fastest mid counter hit launcher, so keep that in mind. This is very important. And then you have another mid counter hit launcher, and obviously it is safe. That's the main thing. But another thing which is safe is back 1. It's also safe, and it's just a bit slow, but obviously the combo pickup is much easier. Even that is not very hard, but you have to delay the forward. You have down back 1, which is another move which is similar to back 1. So it can be a bit deceiving of how to punish that, but the main thing is this is basically high crush. As you can see, you can getting crouching, so it has a lot of high evasion and high crush as well. This is why that's the reason why it's -12. So this is safe, back 1 is safe, this is not, but it's very hard to tell for people which one is safe, which one is not, because the animation is so similar, and this will obviously do a similar launch, not similar launch, that is a spike launch, and this is a crumple stun, so not a similar launch obviously, but you can pick up both with down forward 3, so the similarity lies there. Down forward 3 or down forward 3+4, you can pick up both with those. And QCF quarter circle forward 2, it's another high crush move which can launch people if they're trying to do jabs, so just remember that as well. Like if you're doing this, they're trying to interrupt you with jabs, you can basically go for this, and be careful, it's because she's not a sway character, this is a bit hard, so you have to do the precise movement of the quarter circle forward. As you saw, it wasn't precise, so it didn't come out. Your 4-4-3, which is obviously your cheap low, cheap mid, which gives you a flip over Oki, which people hate. And then you have your wall bounce, which is also very cheap. It's still safe. It should not be safe. It should be at least -11. But obviously you have this, so you make it. But still, this. Yeah, this is your main combo. After the wall bounce, and you have another wall bounce, which is her power crush. Just be careful because it's -14, but it's very powerful because obviously it's another wall bounce. Your down forward 1, which is very important move. It's just +1 on hit and -5 on block. But look at what happens when you have crouching. You have down forward 3-1, which is down forward 3-1 +2. It's a very easy follow up, and it connects from anywhere. So this will be your combo. Just from one down forward 1, as you can see, you got 70 damage, and it's pretty insane. You can do 4-4-3, but it's very hard to do consistently. And you have sidestep 3, which is pretty good. It's basically a keep out move. You have sidestep 2, which keeps them very close and gives you plus frames. It feels like a low, but it's not. It's a mid. So for people might be, oh my god, it's a low. I might have to duck, but it's a mid, and it keeps people very close, and it's just -5, so it's still very good. And obviously this is safe too. And you have, and let me see how safe it is. Yeah, -6. And then you have sidestep 3+4. This one is not safe. I don't think it is. But the main thing is it will catch a lot of people, and the combo from this is very easy. So the combo from this is very easy. As you saw, if you're doing raw down forward 4-2, then you have to delay the last hit to get max damage. But if you do jab, then you can get max damage doing it very fast. Okay, and then you have obviously back 4, which is your main homing move. And it gives you a 4-4-2 guarantee hit. You can pick this up with down forward 4-3, but it has some access challenges. So I would recommend not to do it too much. You can obviously, if you're close enough, you can also get up 4-4, which I recommend doing if you feel like you're close enough. You go get up 4-4 into 4-4-3, which is 60 damage, and it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. 4.5, so it almost over range 4, it will connect. So basically full screen. This is your full screen with Punisher. But if they're crouching, don't do it because it's a high. Okay, if you do any move that recovers in crouch or get a 3, don't do it. It's not gonna connect, and then you might be susceptible to getting launched. So be careful and only do this one. But if you feel like you have enough time, you can obviously go for the body crash up on far, because you can obviously delay the forward and get 4-4-1. As you can see, like range 3.5 I'm connecting. Then you have what else do you have? You have 4-4-4. This looks like a homing move, but it's not. But this is your main plus on block move from neutral, apart from running 3. Then you basically do this, you get plus, and you can basically do a magic 4 to set up. And if they're going for a dick jab in order to get out of your magic 4 pressure, you can obviously you can go for the hop kick. Crouch mix up, you obviously have while standing 1 for launch, and then you have this. But these you don't want to be doing high risk on 2 moves. You have to be like the good players. You have to be doing this. They're not going to be ducking all the time. If you're very sure that you made them so insecure that they are going to duck, you do while standing 1. But mostly you're going to do this and this, because this gives you healthy plus 15, which you can do anything afterwards. And there is a ballerina stun, so it's hard for them to low block as well. But the main thing is it gives you a very easy follow up on counter hit, and on walls you can even do up forward near walls. You can even do this. You can crouch cancel from 4-4-1. Just be careful. A lot of her moves are minus 14, so you have to be careful. Oh, another move, 1-1-1. This is very important. Okay. It can be Twitch. It is Twitch confirmable. You can do break counter hit damage, and this is the best part. This is the best part, which I love the most. Holy shit! Did we just make a epic combo video just out of nowhere? I'm gonna remember this. Like if you're slightly off axis, you can do this. I've never done this before. We just made an epic combo video just in the middle of a guy. so that's why it's also a very good move to throw out in at the wall. But just be careful. It's Twitch confirmable. It's not hit confirmable because you cannot press the third one after the second one connects, or the second one. So it's very hard. Like if you see your opponent is twitching, you do the 3. These are the main things that you can do with Julia. And just to see her punishment, you have 1-2 for 10 frames. You have 2 back 1+2 for 12 frames. You have down forward 3 1+2 for 13 frames. For 14 frames, you can do this. But it's very hard. And for 13 or 14 frames to do, it's very hard. So I just recommend you stick with this. And then you have down forward 2-1, which is very good. And obviously it's 15 frames. So it's pretty easy to do. And then you have the super reliable lashing arrow to get. And the great thing about this as a whip punisher is whatever axis you're on, it will basically realign your opponent, so you don't ever have to worry about if my combo axis will be punishment. While standing punishment, you have this for 11 frames, and then up to 15 frames you're just going to be using this. Trust me, you have this, and in certain situations, especially at the wall, it's fine, but because you want to be, Julie's main game is in there and you have to apply pressure, you go for this. You go for wall jump setups, you can go for crouch setups, like a lot of things after this. So this is your main Punisher outside of her 15 frame launch Punisher. And obviously this is the move you basically can use in the neutral. This move is to use in the neutral. This is not for punishment. This is for to be used in the neutral. And obviously you can get a guaranteed 4/2 after this one. This is all natural. This is all natural. While standing 2-1 into that. If you do while standing 2-2, this is also a natural, but it's just 27 damage. And this is her main plus frame. Like if you don't delay it, it's actually very bad on block. It's -16, but obviously people can delay it, and you can get plus frames from this. Okay, you can not delay, you can charge it basically. Sorry, you have to charge it. You can charge it and get plus frames. And obviously from while standing 2, this is why people are sometimes hesitant after pressing the button. You can obviously go into her CES. You press 3, you go there. You press 4, you go there. And this is another way to access our CES. Almost everything. Yeah, just need to cover these. This is a counter hit launcher, and it's safe. Your main move that you're going to be doing is this, and then obviously you can throw them if you feel like they're not ducking and they're turtling you. You can go for throws. You can also go for the lashing arrow. Obviously it comes from forward 3. If you slide into the 1 immediately, you do 4-3 slide 1. You do the lashing arrow, 4-3 slide 1, and obviously as we discussed previously, it's your main whiff Punisher too. Then you have and this is very good because it's just -3. So because this is launch punishable, so often because this is guaranteed as well, and you can get flip over Oki, it's often a good idea if you're throwing this in the neutral to do this with the lashing arrow. Then you have like a mid mix up and that, and obviously you can just go into the empty one and just do the mix up from there. And you have obviously you can do while standing 1 from there. You can just press 1 delayed 1, and then you can get while standing 1. If you can cancel that, like the while standing 1 into 1-2. And your for your strings you have 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. This is a scrub string. The last it connects, if the last it connects, you can do up forward 3 plus 4 into 4-4-3 guaranteed. Okay, if the last hit connects. So this is your main guaranteed damage move. You have this is another string which is guaranteed. This is from and if you're doing like a crouch mix up, this is another good crouch mix up, and you have a very delayed this is was setting 2-2-1 plus 2, another string. You have down back 2-2-1, which the second hit is a low, which can catch people. It's good to end rounds with. This can catch people as well. Your main moves to use from CES are your health sweep. This for counter hit launches. This CES 1 for counter hit launches. CES 2 if they're trying to step you off step your moves, because CES 1 and CES 1 plus 2 is steppable. CES 1 plus 2 because this is a counter hit launch as well. So it's basically the same counter hit launch as back 1. Now we look at some of her combos. For the main formula for her combos is that you can do up to 4 hits after the you can do up to 8 hits after the launcher. Like for example, if I show you this, yeah, the wall running 2-1 is very hard because you have to do it, but it's not balls up hard. You'll be able to get it afterwards, but you get the gist. Like you can get up to, like, if you're not good at doing the CES, you can get up to 8 hits before the screw after the launch. It's a bit tricky. 7 is your ideal thing to go because the wall running 2-1 is easy after that as well. But if you're feeling yourself, if you're feeling your execution a little bit, and you're feeling your rhythm with the 4-1 build, then you can obviously go for this. But you have to be careful that these have to be really delayed. Otherwise the last hit might not connect. So but the main thing with your combos is that up to 4 hits you can do the CES one. If you see, like, if you the combos, pick up 1 filler hit, 2 filler hit, but yeah, the filler hit before that has to be either 4-1. If you do the down forward 3, then you're not going to be able to get shotgun after down forward 3. It has to be 4-1 so that you can recover in time. So 1 pickup, filler hit, and then you go for the shotgun into CES. So you this 1 filler hit, 2 filler hit, this, and this combo formula applies to every single combo. Like if you see, pick up 1 filler hit, 2 filler hit, and then you go to CES. So this is how your combo formula works for every single combo. If you want to do the staple, and it's the same for if you see, like, it's the same with this counter hit as well. You can do this is for if the wall is closer. Up forward 1. As you can see, we had 4-1 as the pickup, then we had CES 1-1 as the first 2 filler hits, and then after that you went for shotgun into empty spin, down forward 4-2-3. That's your main screw. So basically this will give you 7 hits. If you count, you will get, this is basically 7 hits after your launch, and you get a screw. But as I said, you can get up to 8 hits. If you have less wall carry, then you go for this, and this is a max damage wall ender. And you have to wait till they come down, so you don't want to get them flipped over. If they're flipped over, it's not guaranteed they can hold back and get out of it. So you have to hold when they're almost down, and then press it. So wall running 2-1 is a great ender because of that, because you get whole high wall splat, and you can time your up forward 3+4 and get the max damage. And this is the highest wall damage of any character in the game. 34 damage. This is the highest wall damage of any character in the game, and the only character that rivals it is Master Raven with her 34 as well. And but if you're going directly into CES like this is the main way to do this combo. This is your main staple, and you can do your first hit, 1, 2, and then another. As I said, you can do up to 3 hits before doing the shotgun into CES, up to 3 hits after the launcher. So and obviously there are certain specific pickups, like for back 3 you have crouch cancel into this is your easiest pickup, okay? And right now, yeah, as you can see, it easily you can do the CES spin after that. This is your combo formula. If you pick up with this, you only need 1 filler hit because it's 2 hits already. So this is how your combo formula works for most of the combos. And if you're doing it for, like, if you go for this while standing 2-1, you do sidewalk left and then pick up and then do this. And this is the same combo for your back 4-2. If you can pick up with down forward 3+4. And yeah, these were the main things. And for your wall combos, for easy mode and reliable, and so that you don't side switch, you have 1+2 4 into 4, 1+2 4. This is very easy. You can obviously do it after a jab as well, and then to get more damage. And then you have obviously this up forward 4 into 1, up forward 3 4 into 1. This is another wall combo. and then you have the one that I like to do the most, down forward 4 to back forward 1. So and for this, if you do jab into that, this will give you the max damage, and you can do fast. But if you're not doing the jab, you obviously you have to delay it. And this is basically your main combo routes and how you go about it. And I think we are done with Julia now, and I will try to shorten it and edit it more so that it's a bit more concise. But this is basically how you're going to play Julia, and obviously you have all the knowledge in the world to just go and get that over. Thank you. You have a good one.